Dear students, now I am your maths teacher. So I am going to teach one lesson in 10th class mathematics. Before I start the lesson, before I name the lesson, let me give few examples so that we will get the idea about that chapter name. Actually, it is a familiar name. Already you may be using in different contexts. Suppose if I ask you to collect the textbooks of 6th class textbooks of our Telangana state, because different states may have different books. Suppose if I ask you to collect the textbooks of 6th class belongs to our Telangana state. So what do you collect? We collect 6th class Telugu, 6th class Hindi, 6th class Maths, 6th class Science, 6th class Social, 6th class English. So you collect these 6 books. So this collection, so we call these 6 books Telugu, Hindi, English, Maths, Science, Social. We call this total bundle as a set of 6th class textbooks. We call it as a set of 6th class textbooks of our Telangana state. So that is the word is set, collection of these objects. So now our today's topic is set. Let me give one more example. Suppose if I ask you to collect the vowels in English alphabet. Vowels in English alphabet. So what do you collect? A, E, I, O, U. So you collect these objects, we call it as a set. But again, every collection it is not called as a set. So there is a difference. So let me give some examples. Suppose if I ask you to collect the names of the tall boys in your class. Suppose my question is, collect the names of tall boys in your class. Please understand carefully. Collect the names of tall boys in your class. If I ask this question, you can't collect because that is not properly defined. Suppose if I say, collect the boys, names of the boys whose height is above 5 feet. Suppose if I mention that clarity, then you can collect. You will take the tape and you measure more than 5 feet, you write those names. So otherwise, simply if I say tall boys means who is tall? What should be the height? So that should be properly defined. So therefore, not simply collection of objects, the well-defined collection of objects is called a set. Set is well-defined collection of objects. Suppose if I say, collect best cricketers of India, 10 best cricketers of India. You can't collect because who is the best cricketer? Somebody may be good in bowling, somebody may be good in batting, somebody may be good in one day international or 2020, like that. Different cricketers may be having their own advantage. So it is very difficult to collect the 10 best cricketers. But suppose if I say, collect 10 cricketers who scored highest in all their format of games, then you can write the names. So who scored highest runs, that will come first, next, second highest, like that you can collect the top 10. That means, so that collection should be well defined. If it is a well defined collection, then it is called a set. So that is our today's topic. So well defined collection of objects is called a set. Suppose collection of vowels in English alphabet. What are the vowels in English alphabet? A, E, I, O, U. So this collection and the collection, because this is a well-defined collection, so we call it as a set. We write the set like this. We enclose these brackets. These are called set brackets or brace brackets. So we write A, E, I, O, U. So the collection of well-defined objects is called a set, and the set we denote like this. These are the set brackets. All the objects we write inside and we put this type of brackets. And these objects are called elements. Elements. So A is an element, E is an element, I is an element, O is an element, and U is an element of this set. Suppose we can write, we can name this set. Suppose the set is named as A. So that means this small a is an element of this set A, E is an element of set A, I is an element of set A, O is an element of set A, and U is an element of set A. So these objects are called elements. And one more condition is, in a set, the object should not be repeated. Should not be repeated. Suppose, if I ask you to collect the letters of the word total. Collect the letters of the word total. What are the letters of the word total? T, O, T, A, L. But in a set, the letter should not be repeated. The object should not be repeated. So the object should not be repeated, so that there should be distinct objects. So therefore, this is also one more condition. That means set is well-defined collection of distinct objects. So no element should repeat. If it is repeating, we will delete it. So one element should come only one side. And see, the T is an element of the set A. O is an element of set A. So if this is an element of the set, then we call it as belongs to. Belongs to. That means, so this is the symbol for belongs to. So T is an element in set A, so we write it as T belongs to set A. Or A belongs to set A. L belongs to set A. Suppose if I ask, is S belongs to A? No. S is not in A, then we call it as does not belongs to. So this is a symbol for belongs to, and if I write like this, it called does not belongs to. Like this. So belongs to, does not belongs to. So A belongs to A. But if I say yes, is S belongs to A? No. S is not in set A, so S does not belongs to A. So these are the definitions. First I define the set. A well-defined collection of distinct objects is called a set. Well-defined collection. Try to remember that word, well-defined collection of distinct. Distinct means different. No element should repeat. See, T is repeated 2 times, but I wrote it as only 1 time. Distinct element, different elements. There should not be no 2 common elements in a set. So that is a set definition. Set is well-defined collection of distinct objects. And the objects are called its elements. A is called an element, E is called an element, I is called an element, O is called an element, U is called an element. So if there is an element in that set, we call it as it belongs to the set. So T belongs to A. O also belongs to set A. These all elements are present in set A, then we call them as belongs to A. So this is a symbol for belongs to. So if an element is not in that set, so we call it as does not belongs to. So the example is T, A. So what is the relation between these two? T is present in set A, therefore we call it as T belongs to A. And suppose if S is not there, so S is, what is the relation between S and A? S does not belongs to A. This is the symbol for does not belongs to. So this is about the introduction. So let us move forward. Next, set can be represented in two ways. Suppose if I write 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 like this. So these are the elements. This is the set. Instead of writing all this, I can also write the same in another way also. See here, x such that x is even number. X such that x is an even number. So x is an even number means 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, so on these are all are even numbers. So if same I can write like this also. Both are same. X is an even number means what are the even numbers? 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 10, 12, 14, 16 like this. So if we list all the elements, if you write all the elements, it is called roster form. Roster form. If we don't list all the elements, we write it as one connection, some formula. So this is called a set builder form. So I will give more examples in this. Suppose we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Instead of writing all the elements, I can write the same set in another form like this. X such that x is multiple of 3. 3 to the 6, 3 3 is a 9, 3 4 is a 12, 3 5 is a 15, 3 8 is 3 6 is 18. That means these are all the multiple of 3, multiples of 3, 3 multiples. So x such that x is multiple of 3. Multiple of 3 means 21, 24, 27, 30. But this set is up to 18 only. So that also you mention. X is a multiple of 3 and x less than up to what? 18. So you can write 19, less than 19 only. So we stopped up to 18. 19 will not come. 19 will not come. So it is up to 18 only. So this both are same meaning. See here. X is a multiple of 3. What are the multiples of 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. But the set is given up to 18 only. So therefore multiple of 3, that too less than 19 only. So this is called roster form. This is called set builder form. So if roster form is given, you have to change it into set builder form. If set builder form is given, you can change it into roster form. Suppose I will give one more example. Two, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, like this. I am writing all the elements. This is called roster form. Same you write in the set builder form. Same meaning. So I can write like this. X such that x is equal to 2 power n. X is equal to 2 power n. Suppose if I take n is equal to 1, 2 power 1 is 2. Suppose if I take n is equal to 2, 2 power 2 is 4. If I take n is equal to 3, 2 power 3 is 8. N is equal to 4, 2 power 4 is 16. N is equal to 5, 2 power 5 is 32. N is equal to 6, 2 power 6 is 64. N is equal to 7, 2 power 7 is 128. So therefore all these can be written like this. One definite formula, so definite connection, so that n is n start from what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you take 7, we are getting 128. So n is a natural number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to what? Up to 7 only. So this n is up to 7 only. Say less than 8, for example. Now, see, both are same. Once you check. N is what? Natural number. So natural number starting from 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to infinity, they are natural numbers. But up to which natural number? Up to 8 only. So up to 7. Less than 8 means 7 only. So up to 7 you can take. Suppose if you take n is equal to 1, we are getting 2 power 1, 2. N is equal to 2, 2 power 2 is 4. N is equal to 3, 2 power 3 is 8. N is equal to 4, 2 power 4 is 16. 2 power 5 32, 2 power 6 64, 2 power 7 128. So that means a set can be expressed in two forms. One is roster form and set builder form. So you should change roster form into set builder form into roster. So this is the one more definition. So set builder roster form means listing all the elements. Set builder form means we are writing a definite formula. So the only formula, suppose this is the formula which is connecting all these elements. So expressing the given set in the form of a definite relation or definite formula, that is called a set builder. So now we completed the definition of set and set brackets already I explained, and even belongs to, does not belongs to. Next, I also explained the set can be expressed in two forms, roster form and set builder form. So this is enough for your first exercise, the 2.1 exercise, and you can easily say, you can easily solve this 2.1 exercise.